contrasting characters in a drama or play. This was the anchor chart that we referred to, talking about different types of character traits. When we focus on character traits, we focus on what they do, what they're thinking, and their motives, the reasons behind that. Really quickly, see, these were some of the character trait words that we came up with that we would use to describe someone we know: trustworthy, athletic, enthusiastic. I added a few words from the other classes: honest, open, energized, and creative. So we're going to go ahead and start today's lesson. Okay, so, and I'll move this up a little bit so y'all can see better. All right, so this is an example of what evidence we're using to use these character trait words. So we have the character trait word, we describe someone as rude. Who are you? The lion yelled at my father. Well, I'm saying that he's rude because when he was speaking to my father, he yelled. Friendly and trusting. My name is Elmer Elevator. When you introduce yourself in that manner, you're being friendly. Demanding, moody, and that's a negative word. Where do you think you are going? So almost any interaction or when you speak to someone, you can attach a character trait term to it. It just depends on the tone and the words that you use. Disrespectful and rude. That's what you think, said the lion. Ordinarily, I save you for the afternoon tea, but I happen to be upset enough and hungry enough to eat you right now. And he picked up my father in his front paws to feel how fat he was. So this demonstrates that he was disrespectful. Then he's being rude to pick up his paw and tell him how fat or obese he is. So this just shows you, I wanted to share this anchor chart with you to show you how you can find evidence to support why you say those words are what they are. All right, so yesterday I wanted you all to take a look at the story King Alfred. How many of you all were able to read through the article? I hope most of you were. Khadijah and Aisha, did you all get a chance to read through the article? Madison, anybody? Did any of you all read through the article? You have to kind of tell me so I know how I need to proceed.
I did it.
Okay.
I read through it.
Okay. Josiah, did you read through the article? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move through. I'm going to leave this up for a minute and blow it in. And really quickly, we're going to have 2 minutes literally to spend on this part of the article. Remember, I want you to read a little beforehand, but we have different characters. We have Alfred, Hudred, and Swither. The setting, remember the setting is always where the story takes place. It's a humble cottage on a freezing night. I will be the narrator. Khadijah, can you be Alfred? And Aisha, can you be Hudred? And Madison, I'd like for you to be Swither. Please pay attention so we can get through this. You know, we only got a short amount of time. When we finish the article, we are actually going to do the same thing that we did yesterday, except that yesterday they gave you the character traits to describe these two individuals. Today, we are not. So you all are going to have to, as you're listening to the article, think of what words you would use to describe those characters and why, based on the things that they say and do in the story. But try to find at least 1 or 2 ways of things that they have in common. Okay? And action. I'm the narrator. It is January 871. Danish warriors have invaded England. Alfred, an English king, has been separated from his army but seeks to rejoin them. Alfred?
Hello, may a traveler find safety on this cold night?
Hudred?
How do I know you are not some Dane in disguise? I promise, be my friend. I am no Dane. I am their sworn enemy. Oh, very well then. You must sleep in the barn, not the cottage. I suppose you might be hungry then. Oh Yes, I like you for a crust of even the poorest bread. Bread? Bread is a luxury. We only have loaves and cakes here. Oh, and cakes? I have always wished the taste in the oat and cake. My wife had brought guests to share our supper. What? Who is this man? Why should I feed a beggar? We are not so poor that we must refuse to the hungry. You soft-hearted fool! You will bring us to ruin as our cowardly king. We must care for each other. Otherwise, what are we?
The barn.
The barn is small and cold, but it will keep you safe.
Alfred, for a traveler.
For a traveler in my condition, your barn is a palace. I thank you. Sir, your speech is that of a nobleman. Are you an earl in disguise? Good sir, I am Alfred, thy king. I am hiding from the invaded Danes, but soon I shall rejoin my army and set our country free. My king, sire, let us return to the cottage.
All right, great job. Great job. Thank you for running through that really quickly. Okay, what did King Alfred want? What is it that you think King Alfred wanted anyway? And to save time, we're just going to speak them out. State your name and tell me, what did you think it was that King Alfred actually wanted?
Josiah.
Josiah, what was it that he wanted?
He wanted to be safe from the Danes.
Okay, he wanted to be safe from the Danes. Was there anything else that he wanted? Hint, hint, somebody offered him something.
Food.
Yes, and he also wanted food. Okay, what does Cudred actually give him? What is it that he actually gives him?
Building cakes and a place to sleep.
Was that Werner?
Yes.
Yes, very good. It says bread. Bread is a luxury. Why do you think they said bread is a luxury? What do you think that means when they said it's a luxury?
They couldn't afford it.
That's right. So it's like a very high commodity. How does the play actually end, though? What happens, guys, by the end of the play?
Cudred takes Alfred back into the cottage.
Okay, and Alfred, what does Alfred become? Look at that last line. How do they refer to him? He's the what?
King.
He's the king. Very good. So I asked a few comprehension questions, making sure that you all understood the nature of the story and what it was about. Now let's look at our trait chart. I'm going to move it over just a little bit. Okay, when we think of words we would use to describe the characters, I'm going to move this box down. At the very bottom. When we think of words that we would use to describe these characters, what word would you use to describe Alfred? How would you describe him? Think about the things that he was doing in the play. How would you describe Alfred?
This is Max. I would describe him as caring.
Okay, that he's caring or kind. Okay, let me type that in. Now, why would you say he's caring or kind? Can somebody find evidence within the story that supports that? Why would we say that Alfred is caring or kind? Because that's the easiest way when you're filling in this diagram and you give me a character trait or a word to describe them. Think of something that was said in the passage that would support the idea of them being caring or kind. What do you think would be a great example of that?
Caring is for Alfred.
Why? You know what? Let me help you all out. So
I'll say that Alfred is caring because even though that he was separated from his army, he still wants to help his. I don't know what I'm trying
Like
to say.
his
His village.
Yeah, he still wants to help. That's who is that? Amaya?
Yeah.
Great job.
Thank you.
Even though that is exactly right. That's what I was getting ready to reference at. Can you find where you mentioned where that is in the play?
Hold on. In line 18 it says, "Good sir, I am Alfred, thy king. I am hiding from the invading Danes, but soon I shall rejoin my army and set our country free."
Awesome job. Great job, Amaya. I love that. Great job. All right, now let's look at Cudred. What words or character trait words we would use to describe Cudred? Did Cudred do something for Alfred? Didn't he offer him something?
Yes.
What did he offer him?
Food and a place to sleep.
Right. So what word would you use to describe him then? And if we're talking about, he was able to do that.
Generous.
Yes, I totally agree. He is generous. And then we don't have to find evidence for that because we already have the evidence for that. So I will type that in that section. Great job, Lee Antoine. He offers him, what exactly does he offer him though? What type of food does he offer him? So I can put that in there.
Oat and cake.
Yes, he offers him the oat and cake. And not only offers him food, but what else does he give him?
He lets him sleep in the cottage.
All right. Have one more box to fill in. What do they both have in common? We know that, and I'll give you a clue. We know that Alfred says, "I am hiding from the invading Danes, but soon I shall rejoin my army and set our country free." So Alfred has disdain or doesn't like the Danes. How does Cudred like the Danes at all?
Yes. No.
No, he doesn't. So if we know that that's something that they both agree on, then that could go here in our text box as something that they disagree on. Like the Danes. Okay. Now, are any of them mean at all? Are they mean to each other or to the people they interact with?
No.
No. So we could say in that instance that both are also polite and in a sense humble. So for the graphic organizer, and there's probably a few others that we could find as well, but for time's sake, we're only going to focus on those. You guys were really able to help me successfully find the things that were the same about both Alfred and Cudred as well as different. Okay? And I like how you all were able to tell me when you were able to give me the trait, you just instinctively told me the evidence that went along with it. So you guys did awesome with that. Okay? For tonight's homework, what you guys are going to do, and I'll make it smaller. You all are going to read the next story, which is Cornelius Jewels. I need you to read that in advance because we're going to do a brief discussion, and you guys, I'm going to test your knowledge of the story by giving you a Kahoot quiz. So you got to already know the story when we start class on tomorrow. But you guys did a great job, even though this is the first time some of you all are getting on. Your participation has been off the charts. Remember, if you have not done your vocabulary characters quiz, I do want you to go to that and make sure that you get that done. All right, I'm going to show you guys where you can find those articles for tonight's